Welcome back to the third episode of Gay Jeopardy with your boys from Out Loud, Jon
and Brian. And they say good things come in three, especially if you're in a throuple.
Oh, a little more fun to go around.
Yes.
Well, let's jump right into the rules of today's game. We're gonna have 4 categories, 4 questions in each category for a total of 17 questions. Of course, it's a final Jeopardy where you can wager as much as you want, and we encourage you to not cheat, but we will not tell anybody.
We're not gonna penalize you.
Penalize.
Penalize you. All right, let's get into today's category. Starting with fetishes. We had our final Jeopardy question from last week, and we're going to do a whole category this week. Then we're going on to the boob tube. We're going to play a little snippet of the theme song for each one of the shows, and then you have to guess the show.
Oh yeah.
Coming in, and the next category is before and after. This is going to be a tough category. It'll be, I'll give you the example, the star of Twilight and a movie about a mouse. So it'll be Kristen Stewart Little.
Stuart Lee.
And I know the Stewart's not spelled the same, but phonetically it sounds. So that's what it will be like. And then our last one is Broad Gay. Came from one of our viewers. And do you think I wrote that person's name down? But I love you for giving me this category. And it's all about Broadway and the performers.
Broad Gay. I thought that was referring to your head. Look at this.
Very, very, very
Okay,
funny.
are you guys ready? We're going to get into
ready.
our first round of today's questions. We like to call this one the twink round because we want to know, are you cream-filled by the end of it?
Love Greenville.
Let's get into the first question in fetishes. A
Okay.
250-point round. Here we go. Podophilia. We got to get into the prefixes here.
Yeah,
Do you know your Latin prefixes?
Right, use your Latin roots.
And the answer here is a sexual attraction to feet. You got a foot fetish?
No, I don't.
Like podiatrist podophilia? Yeah?
See,
You got
just
it?
how you use that. All right, so we're moving on to our 250-point question in the boob tube. Let's listen to the first clue.
Thank you for being a friend.
All right, you have to have gotten that.
Oh my gosh.
The answer is the Golden Girls.
Thank you for being a friend.
Classic. If
Yep.
you got that wrong,
Yep.
get out.
Get out.
Now on to before and after. Probably our hardest category of today's game.
Yep.
Here we go. This remake starred Lady Gaga, plus this song is by Lady Gaga and is an LGBTQ plus anthem.
I'll give you 1 second extra on these ones.
You're gonna kick yourselves when you hear this. You ready? The answer is A Star is Born This Way. A Star is Born and Born This Way.
It's amazing.
Oh my gosh,
Who
that's
thought
a
of
good
those?
one.
Who thought of those questions?
Oh my gosh.
All right, let's move it on to our 250-point question in Broad Gay. This Tony Award-winning musical takes place in a drag club on the French Riviera. It's been relaunched 3 times. It's 2 movies. It's a great show. And the answer is La Cage aux Faux.
Bah vas-y, frappe-moi.
I like my French accent.
All right, how'd you guys do? Are you Twinkie at this point?
4 for 4.
4 for 4.
4 for 4. All right, I'll start off. Next category, 500 points in fetishes. Dendrophilia. Dendrophilia.
I know this from anatomy class.
Oh, and plus, like we said, just, okay. Yeah. And the answer is a sexual attraction to trees.
I knew that from anatomy because there's like dendrites is like in that, you know, and that looks like trees. And I remember that from class.
Is that a log in your pants, or you're just happy to see me?
On to the next question and on to our 500-point round in the boob tube. Let's listen to today's question. And the answer is Stranger Things. Honestly, my favorite TV show of the past forever. Honestly.
It is really good.
I want the next season to come out.
So we're moving on to the 500-point question in our before and after category. I love this one. It's kind of a funny one. All right. A recent coming-of-age movie starring Timothée Chalamet and a Guess the Song game show. What could that be? All right, you ready? Call Me by Your Name That Tune.
Oh my gosh.
I'm here all week.
And let's wrap up the 500-point round with Broad Gay. What musical features the unlikely friendship between Elphaba and Glinda?
Good question.
And our answer today, Wicked.
Because I knew you. Because I knew you.
I actually got to see Idina Menzel and Kristen Chenoweth perform when they were on Broadway with this. It was pretty amazing.
yeah.
Pretty amazing.
Lovely. Okay, we're halfway through with the game. On to the harder questions.
I hope you're still doing well. You still with us here?
Let's get to fetishes.
Okay.
750 points. Here's the question. Macrogenitalism.
Oh, well, it's kind of get that.
And this one is a fetish for large genitalia. I mean, there it is. Macro, big, genitals. Come on.
Hey, hopefully you got it. You got it. All right, we're moving on to the boob tube. Let's listen to our 750-point clue. All right, and the answer is Game of Thrones. What else?
Did you like the ending of Game of Thrones? I really did.
Yeah, there was closure, and I liked it.
Well, a lot of people didn't.
Oh, I did. No, I liked it.
All right, let's get into before and after. 750 points. Here we go. This zombie comedy movie starring Simon Pegg, plus this film featuring Susan Sarandon as a nun. Ooh, this is a tough one.
It is.
And the answer is Shaun of the Dead Man Walking.
I just think these are so funny.
I love it. I love it. Good job. Good job.
Okay, we're moving on to our 750-point question in Broad Gay. The musical about gay songwriter Peter Allen and was played by Hugh Jackman. And the answer is The Boy from Oz.
I am not boy next door.
So good. He was so amazing in it. I did get to see him do it. It's pretty good. All right, let's move it on. We're at our last round, the 1,000-point question. The hard ones, the hard put, like you gotta think now, you gotta think.
It's heating
All
up.
right, we're starting off with fetishes. This one, people might get this. Necrophilia. Necrophilia. And the answer is someone who is sexually attracted to dead people.
Okay.
I don't know who that is.
Well, you're almost there. And let's get to our hardest question in the boob tube.
Booby tube.
Let's listen to the clue.
Oh, I love this show.
And the answer here, The Partridge Family.
Oh my God, Shirley Jones, David Cassidy.
I've never seen it.
Oh my goodness.
This is obviously all
Just leave.
Brian.
Leave right now. Leave right now.
Bye.
All right, going into the 1,000-point question of before and after. This one is really tough, I think. This 1992 movie stars Stephen Rea, and there's a transgender character in this movie. And this HBO series featured the bisexual character Oberon Martell, played by heartthrob Pedro Pascal. So you might have the second half.
Oh, I got the second half.
All right, the answer is The Crying Game of Thrones.
So two Game of Thrones
We had
questions
two
in here
Game
today.
of Thrones. I was getting a little nostalgic on that.
All right, let's get to the final question of today's game in our regular Gay Jeopardy round. Before Final Jeopardy, we
Before
got
Final.
a good category coming up, but let's wrap up Broad Gay. Here we go. This musical, written by Cyndi Lauper about a man who inherits his father's shoe factory.
We saw this.
And the answer is Kinky Boots. I have have a pair in my closet right now.
That was good. And it was a good movie too. I liked the movie. So,
All right, how are you doing? How
you
much
guys?
do you have?
Do you have more than $1,000 or 1,000 points? Or
I certainly hope so.
I think they do. I think they do.
Yeah.
There were some tough questions though. I will say that. There, you know, the before and after.
getting
You have to
crazy.
think. You have to think really quickly on that one. All right, but we're going into Final Jeopardy right now. So make your bid, make your wagers, put it all in because you got nothing to lose, right? I mean, really?
Fill me up, Daddy.
All right. So what's the category this week? Gays in sports. And yes, there are plenty.
Yes, there are.
All right, here's the question. This 4-time Olympic medal-winning diver from the UK also likes to knit. And our answer is Tom Daley.
Yes, Tom Daley. I
love Tom.
I love his YouTube channel too.
I love his abs.
How can you
Oh
not?
my God. So he did retire, but now he's back diving.
He's
Olympic
got
diving.
kids. He's married.
Yeah.
He's
He's got it all. And if you ever see the stuff he knits, it's amazing.
really.
Yeah.
So comment down below what your scores were and any categories that you have ideas for in future games.
Yeah, we love that. Like we had the broad gay that came from one of our viewers, and we love that. So keep them coming.
Subscribe to our channel to stay up to date on all of our most amazing epic adventures. We're actually going to be on live TV this upcoming week, so stay tuned for our videos about that.
All right.
And with that being said, don't forget to live your lives out loud. Bye.
Bye.